yeah, like you can't do everything with everybody. So to me, when it comes to like trying out the kinks and fetishes, like you need to do them like in a safe space. Like for one, safe space where you're physically. If a bath house is your safe place, then yes. For me, as for me in my house, it's not. But yeah, just being mindful because what you. What's up, Miss Ting? Thank you for joining the Mitches. I'm Lavelle.
I'm Gil.
Calvin.
Keontae.
And today on Mitch Talk, they're going to educate me on kinks and fetishes because they're all into it. Like really into it. Like really
more
into
than
it. Some much more than others. So educate me.
So I'm going to read off this definition of the difference. Okay, so a kink is something that arouses us that's not considered the sexual norm. Whereas a fetish is a sexual act or an object that is nearly always necessary for the person to become aroused and enjoy sex.
I was just schooled because I didn't know the difference. I never knew the difference. Interesting.
So do you all have any kinks or fetishes?
My kink is sex.
Based off of that definition, I thought I did, but I would say I do not.
Yeah, I don't
Because I don't necessarily need it for sexual arousal and things like that. Because like I love to see a guy, the form, like in a nice fitted underwear, just to be able to see.
You need a pee?
No, I don't need the pee.
Okay.
I don't need it. I think it's more confidence than anything. That's what I look for. I look for someone who's confident and comfortable in their body, regardless of what that form looks like. But that confidence is what's sexy to me, that really turns me on and kind of drives me crazy. That would be something that I'm looking for. I think it's very sexy.
That's because he's really gay.
Yeah. So just anything about man.
Depends on the day.
Like what was the TV show? Was that Man TV when she said looking like a man? That's what you mean. Looking like a man. Okay. And I'm all in.
Because you know, as Keontae was talking, it's making me realize that I actually do have, I guess, fetishes, because that's the one you don't have to have, right?
No, that's the kink.
No, I thought the
fetish
kink
is the one that he said that you can't
need.
complete without.
Oh, no, so I have
you need
kinks.
it.
I have kinks. So
Damn, that was more juicier. Go ahead.
yeah, I don't really have nothing that I have to have besides. But I used to really have a thing for like whitey tighties.
Okay.
Yeah, so like until the then the box of
tiny whitey.
This is a judge-free zone.
This is a judge.
This is a judge-free zone.
Whitey tiny.
Even though I started off judging.
The other person.
Oh no, the other person. Because I don't like wearing them. They feel comfortable. But yeah, it used to be that. But now it's the boxer briefs because that's the thing. But yeah, I used to have a thing, and then white socks, like ankle socks. Okay. So if a guy had kept his white ankle socks on, I don't know why. Like it can come off during sex, but just starting out that way with the underwear and the white.
You needed to see that
ankle sock. I mean, it helped. Like if that's how they came and presented themselves or whatever, or like it was they stripped down.
You are.
That would be so turned on by that. I'm like,
They can
really, really.
I mean, it's
Really? Oh, you got your tiny whities and your ankle socks. You gotta get it.
Stop it.
No.
Oh my God.
So not so much the whitey tighties now, but I am an underwear person. Like I don't really like if a guy doesn't have underwear on, like you're about to get down and it's just like pull the pants down and it's just everything's there. Yeah, I don't really care for commando. No, I like. The slow reveal is like really that turns me on. A slow reveal, like let's take off layer by layer, like like the Cracker Jack box. What's the surprising side?
Okay.
Okay.
Old school.
You got it. Very much so.
That is very old school. First off, tidy whities Do they even still make tidy whities?
They do.
They do.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't think
When
anyone
I
over-
purchase
over
my
10.
underwear, I don't
No one
necessarily
over 10
always
wears
see
them.
tidy whities. But
I have not worn them since I was
no,
not even a teenager. Adolescent.
Like 10 years old. So
I
that's what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
care for brief underwear. I don't like to see men in brief.
Boxer briefs?
Boxer briefs
That's
is
what I'm
yes.
saying.
I'm saying briefs.
Oh, but
Yeah, boxer briefs, yes.
If
Briefs
he is fine,
itself-
he got a banging body, and he's in some whitey tights, I ain't turning him around. Because he ain't got on
No, I'm not, but I'm like,
Gil, you got any kinks? You have any kinks?
Well, let's start listing them.
Right, because I feel like
I'm gonna have them scroll
Get
on
the
the screen.
scroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the graphics where they just scroll up and some
and for the sake of time, we'll just put it on the screen.
They just gonna be crawling like a movie, crawling across the screen.
I'm with you all on the underwear.
Well, which one?
A
'Cause we
nice
had different
boxer
opinions.
brief.
boxer briefs.
Or no, I don't really think I get into too much into the briefs, but the boxer briefs definitely. I also like the juxtaposition of a very masculine man in like feminine lingerie. So like the
Oh, I got a guy for you.
fishnets.
I have a guy for you. I ain't even joking. I am not even joking.
The fishnets or some
Oh my God.
lace
And I think I'll
underwear
make
or like a lace
Wow.
tank top or something. That's nice to look at.
Really?
Because this guy, he really been wanting to hang out with someone. Like, I can't get with that. He was cool and nice.
You didn't
but
do it that one time?
No, I haven't kissed him with nothing else. Because
Oh, that's what he does. He does.
he likes to dress in lingerie-like stuff,
Okay.
lacy stuff, and he told me that, and it was like, he's like, some people have problems with this, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say it. And I was like, shit, you should have told me. I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that, but that was the thought in my head. I was like, I can't do nothing. And he said, he sent me the pictures. Like, he sent me regular pictures, but then said, I don't know why I'm showing you this one, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, I'm in a mesh thingamajig and titties out and all that. I was like, shit.
Like a mesh tank top that would bother you?
No, it was more lingerie-ish.
Okay.
And he said he really enjoyed it. So he only showed me one picture as a test. He was saying he likes to do it, so I know he had
wanted to
more.
kinda bait you in.
Had I been like, ooh, this is hot, and you turning me on, I'm sure it would have been flooding.
Yeah.
No, he likes whatever. Anyway.
Okay, so
And I was like, he's so nice, I want to look him up with
Look
somebody.
him up again.
Okay, good.
So what else, Gil?
If you ain't met him already. But,
A manicured foot. However, I would only give you a foot massage, but I'm not sticking your foot in my mouth or nothing like that.
I'll
I
suck
don't need
toes.
you-
Me too.
I don't need you to step on me. I don't need your feet to be on my face,
feet,
but
yeah.
I'll give you a nice foot massage.
I mean, I'll do it if you
I'll
want
suck
to.
a
If you're into
toe.
it, I'll do it.
yeah.
I don't like feet.
My ex used to do that.
Yeah, and I've had it done. That shit feels amazing when you're having sex.
you can do it to me.
Well, yeah, I don't mind.
I
I ain't gonna say don't worship my feet, but you can put my
Oh,
toes in your
I'm
mouth.
putting my toes in your mouth.
But
Don't put your feet anywhere near me. I don't like feet near me. I have a problem with feet. I don't
Are
like
you one of those people like if you're in the bed and somebody put their foot?
Oh, that is the worst. Oh, that's the worst. Do
I
not
had
put your
an ex
hands
like that.
I'm
Are
like,
you fucking kidding me?
Don't play with me.
You sound like my partner.
Don't play with me. Don't put your feet on me. Your feet belong on
That's
that
your
side.
partner.
You sound like my partner. 'Cause
Don't
I-
play with me.
And I do it just to be funny. I be like, here, you know, a little foot. I'm like, I can't even rub my feet too much in bed. It gets all weird out. I'm like, dude.
Because you do that a lot.
I do. I rub my feet.
No.
I did the same thing.
Nice.
That's it, Gil.
I like to intertwine feet, but I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, we're
No,
Me too.
we can intertwine
Yeah.
bodies and things like that.
I mean,
but
I can lay and
feet-
just have my feet intertwined with yours and be
Yeah,
over here.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm good.
It's one thing if they just brush up against me,
No,
but don't be
that-
wrapping your feet on me.
I wrap my feet around his feet and rub them and just.
Yeah, I'll do all
That's
that.
nasty.
How's it
That's
nasty?
nasty.
Pull them in
Feet belong on the floor.
You sound
But they in your bed
You
when you
sound like him. I just irritate.
That's why I like him so much.
I put my foot on him. He's like, get your feet on me. I'm like, his feet. What are you talking about?
That's nasty.
Because I'm a barefoot person, as you know.
Yes, we know.
As we can see.
Yeah.
I have on shoes under the table.
Just not on his feet.
I don't think he's worn shoes any taping that would be.
No, he has not. Them socks always come off and get tossed in the corner somewhere.
Maybe I have a foot fetish.
And maybe you do. You should explore that.
I would
Come back and
say, I don't know if it's
He's got more.
We know.
He's got more. Come on.
maybe a little bit of a cum fetish. Like I have to see you ejaculate.
Where you want them to put it?
It doesn't matter. It could be my face, chest, wherever. And I don't need
That's
a
it?
rag. Just let it come on me and just let it stay there. I'll rub it in.
He's the one that taught me. What was it? 2 years ago, we were at some dinner, like we went bowling after. But what is it called? Spiderweb or something? Spitballing? No, snowballing.
Snowball?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. We were at dinner somewhere, and he fully explained it. But then, because that was probably 2 years ago now, close to it. I've been seeing like porns, and it's kind of becoming a thing, like a regular sort of thing. And so I'm like, okay, maybe if I was in love. But usually, like I'm only. Explain it, 'cause I-
basically,
Please explain it for the viewer.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
We were in love.
I guess
Yeah, I'm not doing
it's
no
different a
more
little bit, but basically, if you come in their mouth or they come in your mouth, and then y'all just kind of exchange.
Kiss and swap it.
Yeah.
And I've seen people like
Yeah,
Right.
now that I don't
spit
like.
it into the other person's mouth, and then they kiss again, and they spit it back. He spit it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't
that
doing all
I couldn't
that.
do.
Yeah.
But I could come in.
About the mouth.
If I come in your mouth. Yeah, we could kiss and like, that's nice.
Judge free zone.
No judgment.
Your face. His face rarely twists. And it's
No judgment. No.
That's very intimate.
Yeah.
No.
It's extremely.
Yeah, I don't have any kink. That I can think of. I don't think I have any kinks, but I have experienced some things in the relationship, piggybacking on what you said, in the relationship because I felt that it was a safe space to do it in a relationship versus some random hookup or something like that. But I mean, when I think about it, for me, like you, Keontae, just the male species, the male specimen alone is enough for me to be excited. So I don't really do too much of it. I'm kind of boring that way.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been into the toys thing. I've dated people that were definitely into the toys. Not so much me. I've had one guy who used to love to do it outside in a public place. I was like, I really can't get into that too much. I did do it a couple times.
But
That
like
wasn't
in a
really
public
mine.
place where people are around, or public place where people might potentially kind of see you, or a public place where it's totally private.
Like a
ain't
private
y'all ain't
balcony or
right.
something?
Nobody's
Like
gonna see
A
y'all.
little bit of both.
That's the voyeur then.
Yeah.
I don't like if there's a possibility of like truly a possibility of getting caught, like we're Russian roulette in the situation. That I'm not cool.
That was early 20s. That was like 15, 20.
I mean, because I've done some stuff in public,
shit.
like even at Lincoln Park Zoo, like in the. That's a
I
great.
live in the
That's
park
free.
right next to it.
Yeah.
Y'all are terrible.
I've done some, but these were all like.
Right, you're
early
young. The
1920s.
things that you did when you were younger in your late teens, 20s,
Yeah.
no, I would not be doing that nowhere near my current tape. Were completely different than the rest I'm doing now.
and
But
I
that's
know
also
things you
part
have
of
to
life.
do.
Right.
Because you
part of
have
life.
homes where
And
you
that
have
was it.
homes and
Right.
privacy.
Neither-
You can afford a hotel if you need to.
Right.
You can do a
Yeah,
lot of
now,
things.
None of those occasions was I like grown enough to have my own place. So it was just what
Right.
you just said. It was like out of necessity
Yes.
in a way. And like back then, getting a hotel room wasn't always an option because it was expensive. In our little pockets, it was expensive.
So fetishes.
I don't have any fetishes where I think that it's something that I need in order to, as long as it, I guess the fetish I have is it needs to be a man in the bed with me. That would be the
That's the
only
only
fetish.
fetish you
Yeah. Other than that,
You know, I think I do have a fetish. So my fetish is...
Who keeps getting better? You got a kink, you got a fetish.
Before this, he didn't have any of them.
I did start this out like, I'm innocent. I don't know.
They're gonna school me.
That is schooling.
Well, I've now learned what it is, so now I can apply it to my life. But I think in my mind, like a fetish for me is like the whole connection, foreplay, the like, just somebody coming in and like dropping their draws and like us just going at it is not. I can't work with that. Mm-hmm. I need
the foreplay.
The foreplay.
Well, but it's that's not really a fetish, though, right?
No, I don't think so.
But give me because I thought it was something that we like a certain. I'm thinking more.
Yeah,
physical.
I said
that is physical.
Okay. What it says, a sexual act or an object.
Okay, so I was thinking also object.
Necessary
Okay.
For the person to come around.
I mean, it sounds lame. I know you was hoping for more.
I know you were
hoping for me to like just spill my guts.
You brought me up here.
What?
You
came from what?
I'm like,
you had how many?
Yeah.
What to you?
How many holes? Yeah, that's what I was expecting, but you just. That was very
So is there anything anybody has presented to you that you have tried or are not willing to try?
Oh God, so many.
Water sports, I'm not into it. I've tried it. Where I've had someone who wanted me to necessarily pee on them. I didn't really see the excitement, but also I have a tendency where I don't even like using public restrooms with other people around. So in that act, I really couldn't, because I'm like, I don't like, first off, when I go to a public restroom, I have to go into a stall and I have to literally block out the outside world and kind of just block all that out in order for me to go.
Not public.
I've never had. Wait, have I? I've never really had a kink, a fetish presented to me.
That you didn't do? Because I'm sure you have.
No, actually, foot. Okay, I'll say the foot. Like a guy, wanted me to do the feet, put my feet in his face and stuff like that. But that's been the extent of it.
No,
I do remember one. I do remember it was more of a hookup situation, and he wanted a lot of saliva. In the
what?
The
oral.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Wait, give me that one more time. He wanted what?
A lot of saliva.
Sloppy head.
Yes, like real.
When you're performing oral.
Yes. Yes. And
but that's just to create lubrication, so I understand.
No.
Or beyond that.
No. That is not. We weren't even that far, and he was just like, "I need more. Give me some more." And it was so
hockaloogie.
Yes.
The what?
Hockaloogie. And I was just like,
imagine the sound.
He really was like this lane, because I was just like, okay, I'll like make sure I got more on here.
Oh God.
But if you like rainfall,
oh my God. We need to turn the camera off. Man, the things that I want to say and how I want to reenact it, I can't do it.
That's what I'm thinking about my word.
Because
but let me finish. So long story short, it literally got cut. He was like, "This ain't working," and so and I was like, "You're right." So it was like, "All right."
He should have warned you of that. Like,
and we talked before, like I went to his place. And so we actually had a conversation, like, I want to say a good hour or whatever, talking about life and work and da-da-da. So it was like a cool connection, but when we got in that room, it was like, oh, we're not compatible. You look for something totally different than what I'm able to offer you. Because I can't have slob all over my face. Like, I can't do that.
No,
I can't do that. And that's what he wanted.
Oh, okay. I've had one presented to me that I didn't understand it, I didn't get it, but I had a guy who actually was drawn to, like, farts. So he wanted you to fart in his face. And I was like, first off, I already got a phobia going to the bathroom. You think I'm like, bitch, I'm like, shit. Yeah, I I could be in a relationship with you for years and you will never know. Shit. No. I was like, he was like,
Called you up and asked you if you were gassy.
no, he did. He sure did. And he was like, and would tell you like, oh well, can you eat beans? Can you do this? Do all this
Did you meet
shit?
him before? Because did you meet him before?
It sounded like, yeah, bro. I picked up on that.
You gonna ask you who you
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
question?
he did. I was like, you know, I don't know how to answer that. I'm like,
Was he cute or anything? Like, what
He
was?
was really cute.
Okay. Was he older? Or?
No, he was young guy. He was young, really cute, like nice, thin build frame. I mean, really, really attractive. And I was just thinking, like, how does one get into something like this?
How do
No,
you realize you like need farts as a sexual term?
Oh my!
I don't know. 'Cause,
I'm sorry, it's judgy. That was a judgy
I
question.
don't
That's
know.
not judgy. I mean, that's
It-
real. How do
it's
you
a
know
real-
that? I don't know. Where
How
did
do
that come
you
from?
identify that that's something that turns you on?
Yeah.
And
So, needless to say, okay, all right. So we covered kinks and we covered fetishes. One group of is it called a kink or is it a fetish? I don't know. BDSM. What does that fall under? What category does that fall under?
I don't know.
Probably
That would
both,
be-
right?
yeah,
Wouldn't
that
it be
would be-
both?
I think that's the overall.
Yeah, I think that's both.
thing, and then the kink and the fetish play falls underneath
Okay.
that umbrella of BDSM.
Because some of them people need
I
that
think,
stuff
yeah,
in
I
order
know
to
what
get
you're
turned
saying.
on.
Can you be in a relationship with someone that's really into that? Like you're not into it, but they're into
no,
it.
I could.
you couldn't, because for that's something that a person kind of needs, or that's what turns them on. And so if you can't give that, I would think that they would need to be fulfilled somewhere else to kind of get that off. Because like even with BDSM, I will like bondage and things like that, where if you blindfold me, handcuffs, things like that, I can get into that.
I can
That's
do that.
good, because but you also have to have a level of trust with somebody.
Yeah, it's only in a relationship
with
will I do those
BDSM.
things. And not rob me blind
Right.
or hurt
So-
me.
My ex did that, but we were together for years.
Ooh, I don't like being
He wanted to try the handcuffs, and I put the handcuffs on, and it was a really different
get like
feeling
a
because he
little
had
faster.
control. He had control over me, and he was able to do whatever he wanted to do, and I played into it for a while after I couldn't take it any longer. I'm like, okay, I can't. This no level of control is really bothering me, but it was hot. It was hot.
I can imagine. You know, I always think about too, because I think as I'm getting older, I control so much of my life
You
that
can
I
probably get into it.
am feeling
You
like
want to be dominated.
I don't want to say those words.
Yeah, I said it for you.
But
I said
you
it
get to
for
release
you.
control
You want to
against
be,
somebody
you
else
want to be
control.
dominated. I said it for you.
I wouldn't say those words, but just give in. I'm feeling like I want to give in more in that kind of situation, because it's the only place where I can really. Yeah.
Try it out and see. You have
Well, I gotta be in a
test
relationship
the-
first, 'cause I'm
Of course, definitely. But it's something
Doing
you,
it as
you
a
should
person.
definitely test out and see, because that's what anything. You don't know if you like something until you try it to say that.
But
you
I ain't
like it.
saying what I'm not saying is like the BDSM thing.
Well, you never know.
No, I do know. I do know. No, I
You
know.
just said giving up control. That's BDSM.
No,
If you want to dom,
I didn't do. What did you say you did? What did you say?
Handcuffs. That was
That's it.
bondage.
That's supposed to be
that's
the-
bondage.
That's not necessarily.
That's the B of BDSM.
What
That's
about a
bondage.
swing or
Well, that's
a
handcuffs.
harness?
That's bondage.
Just the handcuffs, though. Just
That's what
leather restraints. That's it. That's it.
we don't have to do all that.
I
We
can
gotta
do
the swings,
the
we gotta
blindfold. I can do the swing.
I don't know if I wanna
The swings where you just strap
No,
the
hell no.
swing and you can't do
Oh
nothing.
no. Because I'm still in control before we get to that moment. So no.
You're in control with the safe word.
No, I don't believe in that.
Oh, I can definitely get in.
Because that's still up for that person to decide if they want to keep their skin in
But no, but the thing is, it
wax,
has to
melted
be.
wax on them.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about that.
Yeah, don't burn me.
I mean, I've had candle wax get on me, and that does not.
It don't really.
No.
It don't. It doesn't feel that bad. Okay.
It didn't feel good.
It's not gonna kill you.
I could get into the bondage. I don't like being constrained like that.
But what if you the one taking control?
I'll do you, yeah.
See, there
But
you go.
no, you can't.
I don't know.
I don't want to be blindfolded either.
So then they will be what do they call it, the slave or the
Submissive.
person?
Yeah.
Is slave no longer a politically correct term for it?
I
Oh,
think they
it's
do.
that.
Master slave, yeah, but it's
I was just wondering
it's
because you guys said
submissive.
Sir, boy.
Because that's the S in BDSM, so it's you're submitting.
so politically they changed it.
No,
they
they
still
still
use
use
it.
it. They still use it. Yeah.
They do master slave type
What is
of.
it, sadomasochism? I don't know what that means.
Ain't that devil worship?
No.
So
What about group sex? Is that part of? Is it like a kink or something?
As in gangbangs?
Like just like let's just say 10 folks are in a party together and various people are just having.
I guess.
Oh, that's
like
an orgy.
a-
That's an orgy.
An orgy.
I guess.
I mean, those happen. We know for a fact those still happen.
How do you guys feel about those?
For what?
I'm not
In what
really into
sense?
it.
Just how do you feel about them? Like people
For me or for other people?
both?
For other people, have at it. For me, absolutely not.
Have you
I
ever
don't.
done an orgy?
Hell no.
I haven't. I've
No.
thought about it.
I've done
but
a threesome.
I've done
I've done a threesome.
I've done a threesome. I've never done an orgy.
Oh.
That's way too many penises.
There's too much going on. And again, it's
it's
that,
too much going on.
for me, it's still, it then still is that like possessive thing that I have. Like, you just finished with me, now you over there. Like, what's going on?
Oh my god!
Like, I wasn't enough for you. I need you to be so satisfied with me. You like, come on, you walk out the door. That's what made me feel like, okay,
It's over.
Right.
Well, if you doing it right, they just might.
But yeah, I couldn't do an orgy. Like, and then the fact
Did you
that
try to rhyme? Did you just try to rhyme? If you
I did not.
But like even the fact that they may have been with
That
another
shit
person and
says
they come right over to you and you just saw them over there, that does not turn me on.
Yeah, it's too many body fluids exchanging and things like that for me. I've seen it. I'm like, yeah, I may go and I'll watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily need to participate.
Definitely watch.
I would definitely watch and report out.
Do a report out. Yeah, you don't know what they did in that time.
Because I think Gil is going. We already kind of got that.
You had what?
One group experience.
Really?
How was it?
It was cool.
Really?
And why haven't you done
so
it again?
much.
The opportunity hasn't presented itself, and I really haven't.
But if it has, you would be like,
You're going? Sign you up? Because you can do some field research for Mitches. We will.
Because I'm like, they're out there.
Research.
If you know of,
Send them all
Right.
directly to them.
Yes.
so it was a good experience? How many people were there?
That many?
Like 6 or 7.
Really?
was this one of those garbage bag ones where you like take off all your clothes, put it in a garbage bag, and walk around?
How was it?
Could you explain?
Yeah. Like, what happened?
Give us a summary.
So I would like to play-by-play, but
Oh, we do a play-by-play.
Kind of a New Year's Eve party that turned into
Oh,
something.
shit.
Oh, turned into. That might be a little.
I haven't been invited to any of those.
Okay, explain. How did it turn into? So it was a regular party.
Yeah.
Was it
it's
intended
turned.
to be a regular party, or you just weren't in on the whole plan?
I don't know what that term was. It was
Okay. Okay, so
a
okay.
party, and it just kind of went. I don't want to say left. It went right.
Happy New Year! Pull out your dicks.
Hey, that's a happy new year.
and so everybody just took the clothes off?
Like a couple of people like dipped off into a room. Never came back out. So then one other person would follow. Never came back out.
And so before you know it, everybody was just in
6,
there.
7 people in the room.
Basically.
Damn.
And the whole party, or was it other people still out having?
No, it was pretty much
That whole party was in there.
Was it funky in there? The first thing I thought it was body heat. Like, ooh, all these
All
bodies.
that body heat.
Did y'all open the window?
Learn something new every day. No.
Who doing a New Year's Eve party?
Trust me, it won't be that loud.
It'll be a lot like this.
It won't be that loud.
The only rooms people will be going to are their own at their own homes.
So I think with that, that kind of wraps up this segment. So thank you for joining Mitch Talk today. Let us know what you think about this topic, about kinks and fetishes. Share,
Like,
subscribe.
And don't forget to hit that notification.
See you later.
You got the what?
Since.
oh yeah, 'cause I don't think I talked about the guy who's sniffer.
Oh no, that was just.
The sniffer.
Yeah, that's something else.
It was a lot. It was like a
I don't
dog.
necessarily do that. No.
Oh god.
But
I feel like I'm boring.
Yeah, I really thought you was gonna have more topics, more experiences, I should say.
I know. I make it sound like that.
Like,
I just like straight up old school sex. Okay.
That's me. That's me all day.
I hope the camera got that.
Okay. Straight up old school sex. Okay.